Well, I thought we could cover today Cal Newport's new book, Slow Productivity: The Lost Art of Productivity Without Burnout. So this is, I think it's always interesting to see the work that he's doing. We've covered deep work on a previous podcast. I always recommend to people his book, How to Become a Straight A Student. How to Become a Straight A Student for college students. I think he has another one for high schoolers that I haven't gotten into yet. But so it's always interesting to explore how he's thinking of things and the overlap with how we approach things.
Yeah, it is interesting. And there's been a progression in how he approaches his books. He started by working directly with a whole bunch of individual super achievers in college. And he may have, I don't know if he was in college himself or maybe he was in grad school when he started doing that. So by interviewing all of these college superstars, he found out what did they have in common? Like, what were the habits that they mentioned again and again? And he wrote a book about it. I think his later books then moved more into like thinking about what did the studies show, what does science show about how to focus, how to work. And then now it's more looking at stories from the lives of people in the past to see what can we learn from their way of working, to see for modern knowledge workers, to see how they can improve their productivity. So in a way, that's like an overview, I think, of Cal Newport's approach.
Mm-hmm. What would you say are the big themes of his work in terms like So Good They Can't Ignore You, deep work, digital minimalism? It seems to me that one of the driving themes here is that a really fulfilling career is about getting very good at what you do. So it's all about mastering your craft. And that kind of all of these other strategies he recommends, deep work, and some of the digital minimalism, a world without email, that he says all of these other things distract you from perfecting your craft. And so you kind of need to say no to a lot of things, push a lot of things out, make time for deep work so that you can and a lot of those themes come back here in this book, I think. But I don't know if that's an accurate assessment or you'd agree with that.
I think that's exactly right. He's very focused on mastery. And it's wonderful to read him if you want to be reflecting on your professional life and thinking, what would it look like for me to aim for higher quality in my work? And how can I think about the quality of my output? So, and I think that's very much Cal Newport's focus. It's always on what are you producing? Is it of high quality? Is it a kind of legacy building artifact, which is a kind of phrase he uses here in this book, that to be thinking of what is it, the things that you're doing and are they worthwhile? So as far as it goes, looking for quality in your work and to raise it to the highest level, I think it's his yearly books or every other year are a great reminder to be pursuing that level of quality and to be thinking about, maybe that's one of the big takeaways from this book too, is become more a student of quality. Develop your ability to have good taste in what does quality work really look like. And then maybe it's like looking outside of your field, but find what ways you can emulate the producers of really great quality work and think about raising the quality of your own. I think it's a wonderful message.